Hey guys, I'm just Jershin. Welcome back to episode number 10 of the Binding of Isaac Repentance. New day, wearing my Appa shirt, so I cannot possibly be upset. Tilt has been reset. We are prepared to step back in to the Isaac Mines on a -3 win streak and see if we can't change things around a little bit. We're still trying to do alt path, if humanly possible. I would like to try to get a single victory doing the alternate path stuff. We had some sick runs over the last couple episodes that I squandered pretty much wholeheartedly myself. We'll see if we can change the narrative today. Now, I'm upset. Okay, here's something to mention before we start. Apparently, they released an update last night. I didn't read the change notes. I just read a little summary of them on Twitter. But allegedly, they buffed shops and tinted rocks slightly. Not a crazy amount would be my guess. But they at least slightly buffed shops and tinted rocks in hard mode to try to bring any sense of joy and fun back to the game. What? Anyway, I played last night. This was basically as soon as I finished recording, I started a second save file. And first I had to, well, I started playing on my third save file. This is gonna hurt, by the way. Yeah, pretty much. I started playing on my third save file, which I thought had the same level of progress as this one, but unfortunately it didn't. I had to unlock the new secret area, which you do. You're very fast now, yes. You unlock the new secret area by beating Hush 3 times, I think, or something along those lines. So I had to go do that, and I had to beat Hush 3 times, and let me tell you, my goodness, that was difficult enough. And then I was like, all right, I'm gonna practice the new area so I don't look like you know, such a big old nerd on some of these videos who is very bad at the game. And I was so mad. I was so mad because I got one of the most busted runs I've ever seen in my entire life. I got Guppy on like the second floor. I think I had like the Mark, the Pact, Guppy, no Brimstone. I had a chance to get Brimstone, but I didn't have enough HP to take it, so it could have been even more stacked. It was a great run, and then I had I can't remember if I had the relic or what exactly it was, but I had something that was allowing me to get a pretty decent amount of spirit hearts as well. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna get my first victory off camera. And then on the second to last floor before fighting the new secret. Okay. What I did there was I went ahead and just decided to pop the D6 just to make sure these guys didn't steal the charge, because I get hit by these guys very often. And also, we didn't want Curse of the Tower anyway. Now, Little Horn isn't great. It did get a buff, but it's better than Curse of the Tower would have been, so we can be happy about that. On the second to last floor, before fighting the new secret boss, it's not, I don't even know if I'd call it a secret boss, it's just the alt path boss. I found a Chaos card, and I said, oh my goodness, this is the easiest game I've ever played in my life. Why can't I have this luck when I'm recording videos? I'm here to report that with full HP, 12 hearts, Guppy, tons of damage, great tier rate, nice tier effects, Chaos card to skip the first phase, I still lost. I still couldn't beat the boss. It's actual insanity. The new boss is actual insanity. I can't believe it's not butter. I can't actually believe how difficult the boss fight is. Now, granted, it was my first time actually fighting the boss fight since Rebirth, so forgotten a lot of the boss patterns. Forgotten most, if not all, of the boss patterns, honestly. So, like, you know, I'm sure the more times we face them, the better I will end up doing against them over time. But wow, was it rough. And just, I felt like I was doing damage to this thing for probably, it didn't have a health bar, so it's impossible to know like how close or far I was from actually winning, but it really felt like I was doing damage against this particular opponent for about 15 to 20 minutes. It just, she never died. It just kept going. Okay. I'm gonna buy the Spirit Heart as well. Try to give us a little protection as we go down to Downpour. We want to make sure we save our key. I almost wasted it on a golden chest. This is not ideal. Is this a new song? It sounds slightly more ominous. I can't tell if it's a reworking of the song or is Stopwatch making all of our music sound weird? Because it almost sounds like a slow-mo version of the song, but I don't think Stopwatch is currently activated. It only activates once you take damage. So I don't know why this sounds different. Maybe this is just the first time I've actually been listening hard enough. That's a shame. I would like to re-roll you. No, all the music is slower. Does Stopwatch just do that permanently now? I think Stopwatch just does that permanently now. Okay, I'm not going crazy. That's a good sign. That's good news. The bad news is I wish I had more consumables, bruh. This is probably our second secret room. So let's take a peek and see what we got. Store key means I get to save keys on going into shops. So, I mean, that's a positive, I suppose. Let's head down to the next floor. Not a great start so far, I would say. Maybe Stopwatch just always works now. I kind of thought Stopwatch was already a little busted before. I mean, these guys don't seem like they're running any slower. These guys don't seem like they're really going any slower, other than when I'm hitting them with my slowing tears, of course. I don't know, I'm a little confused by that, to be honest with you. I hate these guys, I hate them. Hate these guys a lot. Brain cannot always comprehend what's happening there. That can be good. Every time you use a key, you get healed. Red hearts have been feeling like they're at a little bit of a premium lately. In most of the runs that we've done, they do tend to feel like they're at a bit of a premium, so I could see that being decent. I could see that being decent, but I'm gonna skip it for now. I'm gonna save, there we go, that's what I was looking for. Just about to say I want to save my key for our item room, which I knew had to be close. It is in fact close. Look at those guys, like Ed, and Eddie holding in the jawbreakers in their mouth. Anybody else really want to try those as a kid, even though it looked like you would? I know it's a cartoon, by the way, it's not real life, but I was like, wouldn't that just rip your cheek to shreds with how massive an object you're shoving in there? Dude, I think everything's just slower. I think everything is slower thanks to Stopwatch. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we may have a run here. I know we're not very strong yet offensively, but just being able to slow the game down a little bit is big ups for me. May as well do this just to see if there's a secret room here. There is, so at least... Oh, but that's actually not a great idea because now I'm forced to use my reroll. Yeah, it could have been handled better. Pinking Shears is pretty good. I do like Pinking Shears. I do like Pinking Shears. I also like that everything is feeling a little bit slower. That makes me very happy. I like that everything is slowed down just a teeny tiny bit. That's good news for me. We do have a bomb. Let's check out our second secret room. Blackheart, please. Blackheart, please. Not what I'm looking for. Let's see, let's see, let's see. We have shops for free, so we may as well peep what's in here. I'd like to secure this deal with the devil. Okay, so shops are like buffed a little bit. It doesn't mean they're back to normal. They're not back to always 7 items in the shop. But they're slightly better. We at least had a full shop on the last floor, which allowed us to do some good things. Okay. Well, let's fight this. Should I do the boss first or this? Well, I'm doing this, so. I was trying to decide because I was like, doing this doesn't actually guarantee us anything. Like, we're not going to probably get enough. Yeah, we're definitely not going to get enough charges to have a reroll ready for our deal with the devil by doing this. So the question was, is it even worth it then if we're not going to get... Is it even worth it then if we're not going to get a charge ready for a deal with the devil? Then you should probably just... You're just increasing the chances that you're going to lose this soul heart. Wow, I don't love this combinatorial wave. Just being honest with you, I don't love this combination of enemies. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thankfully, these guys don't really do anything if you just let them sit around and do nothing. We also have a nice combination here between Balatar and Stopwatch. We're getting like a doubled slowing effect. Everything's slower by natural. by naturally slower. But we're also getting some additional slowness when we hit enemies with Ball of Tar. It's giving me a lot of time to think. My small brain appreciates that. My small brain doesn't love this guy. But we'll do what we can to make it work. We can get hit one time. We can get hit one time. Doing some good stuff. Keep slowing him. Keep smacking him, Little Horn. Appreciate you. I'm a little curious. Created a pretty unfortunate dodging situation for myself. Wow, we did it. Wow, we did it. I can't believe we did it, but we did. All right, let's peep the deal with the devil. And we're gonna get a charge from this. No way. I'm glad I did it in this order. Take back what I said. That's amazing. Take this. Swap it. You have to reroll this. The quarter is in here. The quarter is a deal with the devil item now. Well, that's not exactly what I was looking for, but it's fine. Should have left that spirit heart on the ground because I would have liked to peep the curse room. Tears down. Thank you, pills. Love it. Good stuff. Well, this can't be a tears down, so why not go for it? Pretty fly. Hey, pretty good. Pretty fly, pretty good. We did have a battery charge in here. I could have re-rolled. I still got to re-roll Pinking Shears, so let's re-roll Pinking Shears. I think that makes the most sense to do. I know where I'm going. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Yuck. Big yuck. I mean, it's 1/3 of the way to Bookworm, so it's not worthless, but it's kind of worthless. That's unfortunate. Feels like the foundation of a decent run here. I mean, statistically, we're pretty rough off. I don't know if you need me to tell you that. I think it's fairly obvious by by all of my teeny tiny little baby stats. My tremendous lack of stats, I think, should probably give that one away. Hey, if you guys want to keep breaking stuff open and maybe find us some tinted rocks or some money or anything of the sort, there it is right there. How about a little bit of money? I'm very fine with that. I'm very fine with that. Yikes! Okay, you're still pretty fast even with the slowed down speed. Man, I'm... Stopwatch, okay, is... I would have considered it like a 10 out of 10 item before. It's kind of goated now. It's kind of unbelievably good if it just permanently makes everything slower. I really enjoy that. That's going to help us a lot over the course of this run. Now, even though it's Curse of Darkness and I literally can't see anything pretty much any time whatsoever, keep your eyes peeled. They said they buffed Tinted Rocks. They said they buffed them. They told me they did. They slid into my DMs and said, you asked. Well, you didn't ask, but you whined like a little baby a lot over the course of the last couple episodes. You shall receive more Tinted Rocks, please. I'm not trying to continue my whining, but I must note that I still have not seen a Tinted Rock yet. When they say they increased the rate, how low are the rates? Is this like an office situation where Pam Beasley is attempting to justify why she should win Employee of the Month? And she says, last month I doubled my sales. And someone says, what, from 1 to 2? And she says, yup. Is this one of those situations where the spawn rate before was like 0.1% and now the spawn rate is like 0.2%? Like, yes, you technically increased it vastly, but that's still low, my brother. That's still low, my brother, and I missed the Tinted Rocks. Just realized we're gonna have to do double, don't know how I didn't take damage there. Just realized we are going to have to do 2 big rooms as the loss to get our key piece, which sucks. Really would rather not do that, but I'm gonna have to. We can go to shops for free. Might as well take the Spirit Heart. I truly believe, based on my repentance experience thus far, if you see a Spirit Heart in the shop and you can afford it, you buy it. If you can see I'll buy Pokego as well. If you see a... I think this is the second secret room. If you see a Spirit Heart in the shop and you can afford it, you buy it. You have no other decision, unfortunately. They are so rare. Like a PSA 10 Charizard, you have to. There is no other option. All right, I like this though. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit worried about like some highway hypnosis situation. Or do you ever drive on the highway for a while? You're going like 70 miles an hour and then you get off and it feels like 30 miles an hour is so slow then compared to what you were used to. I hate this boss. This new boss I think is significantly too difficult for the time period in the game that you have to fight him. However, we got it done. We got it done. And we got rewarded with a second deal with the devil. I'm appreciative. I'm suddenly less appreciative. But Lump of Coal is pretty good. I would take a Lump of Coal if you wanted to give it to me. Thank you. And I know it's crazy. I should probably re-roll Speedball, but it's 2/3 of the way to Spun. I think I'm gonna take Speedball. I think I'm gonna take Speedball. It seems like the right play to me. I know we're a bit strapped for damage. Hello, Bucket Man. I know that we are slightly strapped for damage. You would not be lying if you said that statement. However, I gotta feel pretty decently about where we are. I think I'm willing to risk the full Spirit Heart to come in here. We obviously don't want that. Ooh, baby! All right, starting to feel good, which means I will undoubtedly squander this. We're just getting the knife piece, that's it. We are going to get the knife piece and we are out. We're gonna turn to the loss. We are going to go get the knife piece, which yes, means we have to do 2 big rooms, including the one that really sucked. Why did I come in here? Thank you for not ending my life. We are just doing the 2 big rooms, and then I'm out. Clear them out. Okay. We are just doing the 2 big rooms and I'm out. I really can't see in this room, dude. Something about the evil underworld has made it even more difficult to see. I cannot see. Okay, we could fight the bosses. Like, we could maybe fight the bosses. It's only one boss. And I really don't like that boss. He's kind of a pain in the butt. I think you just take this and go. I know we're missing out on a second potential... Look, I can't stop myself, basically, is what you need to know about me. What you basically need to know about me is that I can't stop myself. We have the stopwatch, man. It should be nearly impossible to lose, right? It should be. Doesn't mean it is, but it should be. Do we do it? Do we try to get this extra item out of the situation that we may or may not deserve? Flat Penny's pretty sick. I think you do it. I think you do it. I think you do it. Yeah, we're stomping him, dude. We're stomping him. Stay very far away. This attack is scary. No doubt about it, that attack is scary. But we did it and we're fine. We're gonna get a second item. Give me Spun. Spoon we don't need. Bread... I don't really want, but I don't see how we're going to get another reroll. So we'll take the HP. We'll take the HP and run with it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know about you. I'm feeling pretty good. This one's kind of coming together a little bit. This one's kind of coming together. I would love to now get off this Curse of Darkness floor so I could see again. That's probably the one thing I miss the most at this point in my life. Okay. Feeling good. Again, I'm sure... Even if we somehow make it to the big, scary final boss, you will see what I mean. Unless we have 2 Chaos cards, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I have KyloRen.jpg. I know what I must do, but I don't know if I have the skill to do it. It's a really tough boss fight. But I'll try. It's going to be a long one, by the way. Thank you for the early item room. I don't know. Our tears rate's already pretty good. By the way, Curse of Darkness again. Wait, but only in that room? Never mind, no Curse of Darkness? Our tears stat is already pretty good, even though we got a minus tears earlier. A tears down, one might say. Left hand, huh? We do already have one guppy item. I do already have one guppy item. What we can do is if we happen to drop some pennies on the ground, for example, that one right there, it's a little min-maxy, but I think it's how you gotta play it now. We can grab flat penny, come over, try to get a free key out of it, say thank you very much. Okay. Wow, is this the most HP we've had on like any of these runs we've ever done? It's gotta be close. Again, I'm a little bit nervous about this. I don't think it's called Highway Hypnosis. Highway Hypnosis is when you, Highway Hypnosis is when you are driving on the highway and your eyes kind of glaze over and you just kind of arrive at your destination. That's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to like we're going to be so used to going 80 miles an hour. Just take the right one. Damage up's good. Or for example, in this case, we're going to be so used to the enemies moving more slowly that when we go and switch back to regular hard mode and we don't any longer have stopwatch, we're gonna be like, why is everything going so fast? You ever like listen to a video at 2 times speed because you're like trying to get the information quickly or something like that? Maybe it's a podcast, and then you go back and you switch to normal speed and you're like, why do they now sound like they're talking like they're intoxicated? Like, why does it sound like they're talking so slow? But that's actually just the speed at which they talk. Getting a lot of fat bats. Getting a lot of fat bats, I must say. Getting a decent amount of fat bats. A 3-cent sack is a great deal. That's a great deal regardless of what is located inside. I'm nervous about getting run over by those. Something in my brain's telling me it's a one-hit kill. I doubt it is. That would be a little rude. But something in my brain is telling me do not get run over by anybody on the minecarts. Alright, I'm very happy, dude. Stats are looking good. I would like to go back and visit... I would like to go back and visit Curse Room probably, but we'll wait until after this fight to do it. Feeling good. Plenty of Spirit Heart protecting us. It's a great Gideon fight, and a Charmed One Tooth has appeared. AKA a normal bat. That's okay. We should be able to... Be ready to dodge the rocks. Should be able to do most of these phases decently quickly. As you can see, we're doing some really good damage to pretty much everyone we're going up against. Tractor Beam's giving us like a ridiculous amount of range. Appreciative of that. The shots from our fat bats are starting to concern me. They do look a lot like enemy shots, and I am just constantly thinking I'm about to be hit. But that's okay. It's helping train the reflexes, you know? I'm just constantly hitting them with a little two-step to make sure I'm not getting hit. That is an enemy hit. Hello? It's good training. It's good training, I think. Okay, hold on. One more enemy, and we're done. One more enemy, we're done. No deal with the devil, but we did get the stapler. Stapler is yet another damage up, so of course I'm taking it. I gotta peep the Curse Room. We're trying to become Guppy at this point. We're 1/3 of the way there. With, I would say that it doesn't feel like this anymore. I feel like they've nerfed the spawn rate of Guppy, or maybe there's just more items in the pool, so it feels like you don't get it as much. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. So that's a Spirit Heart and a damage up, which is great by itself. Or you could take a risk and you could D6 and try to get a little fancy with it. Make a second Guppy item happen. I think I'm gonna get fancy with it. It's probably the wrong decision. Probably the wrong decision, but I'm gonna go for it. That spun, baby! Not the wrong decision. Ooh, you left a pill behind. Who cares? It was insta-die pill, probably. Okay. So, Spun is arguably even more damage. I think it literally would have been more damage than we would have gotten from the mark anyway. So I'm happy to have gotten Spun instead. And we're going to get, you know, some passive benefits from Euthanasia as well. A couple occasional shots of shot coming out, which is good. It's not the Guppy we wanted. It's not the Guppy we wanted. Certainly not a bad situation, though. We are not exactly melting things. Melt is probably a little aggressive a word, but we're doing pretty well for ourselves, I would say. I don't like the random Curse of Darkness rooms. Oh, we don't have a curse on this floor. I wonder if they nerfed those as well, because it really, for our first couple runs, was feeling like you were guaranteed a curse per floor. I wonder if they nerfed curses so that they don't show up quite as often. Which, the curses aren't that big a deal in my opinion. They're a little bit of a nuisance, but they're not the reasons these runs were ending. I'm not going to take either of those for now. I'd like to get one more charge ready. Hopefully I left myself enough rooms to get another charge, because I would like to get at least one more charge ready. Oh, hello. I would like to get at least one more charge ready for us before the boss fight. We do have a 2/3 chance of a deal with... I didn't mean to come in here. Hopefully we can stars cars out. That's like the best of both worlds, to be honest with you. Ooh, baby, I definitely would like to get 5 more cents, which we can do pretty easily. Man, it feels good to actually like walk into a shop and be like, whoa, things to buy. That's a good feeling again. I like this change. I like the buffs to shops. Let's keep them that way, por favor. It also may just be that I'm very strong on this run, so I'm just generally in a happier mood. I don't know. It's tough to say. I'm trying to get one more penny naturally. There's our secret. I'm going to try to get one more penny naturally, and we can buy more options, which obviously won't do much for us on this floor, but on future floors, probably some good stuff. A charmed pooter. Nothing to worry about there. Any tinted rocks? Lots of rocks in this room. I heard there was a tinted rock buff. Can't help but notice I don't see one. That's okay. I'm sure they exist. I'm sure that they're still in the game. There's our 15 cents. Let's do the boss fight first, just to get it done. Hello, Hornfell. Hello, Hornfell. Hornfell seems to still be moving at max speed, I gotta say. He doesn't seem affected. He doesn't seem too affected. See you later, buddy. We did get our deal with the devil. Another syringe is kind of just a sick joke at this point. So I just want brimstone, but unfortunately the way this room is laid out, I have to take Mom's Knife to get to brimstone. Mom's Knife Brimstone isn't a bad synergy, but I would like to see some of the cool new potential Brimstone synergies, you know? Not to mention if we become Guppy, Brimstone Guppy, great combo. Mom's Knife Guppy, not very good. So the question is, what do? Do you just take Mom's Knife and then reroll Brimstone? I think you probably take Mom's Knife and reroll Brimstone, which stinks. Can I sneak past you? Yeah. It's unfortunate. It stayed open. It did stay open. We could maybe get lucky here. That's a shame. That was a darn good room. We could maybe get lucky here. Let's see. Give me enough for this. Let's see if we can get back in there and try to reroll again. Man, I don't really want Guppy. You piece. Well, I guess I'm going to reroll this. Which doesn't do much for me. Okay. Can't help but notice we're not even getting like a lot of spirit hearts out of our left hand play. What's happening? Take the right one. Best friends till the end. Yikes. That is pretty not good. Secret room maybe? Secret room maybe? It's unfortunate. I guess I'm just gonna head down to the next floor. We do at the very least have more options, which means future shop should be pretty cool. But we are also heading down to unfamiliar territory, and suddenly my HP is in a lot scarier position. I didn't pick up the second knife piece. Why am I having some strange flashbacks to Anti-Birth where I'm sure I did the same thing dozens of times? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. On what's probably, what's easily our strongest run we've ever had, and definitely the best chance we're ever gonna have to defeat the secret boss, I forget the freaking knife piece. You dummy! I mean, I don't deserve this run anymore. I deserve to die. I deserve pain and sadness and everything else that comes along with it. Doesn't mean I'm not upset. Give me knives in all directions. Give me knives in all directions. Give me Guppy. Give me Guppy just to add insult to injury at this point. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. This is where now the run's going to be... Now the game is just going to hand me a win on a silver platter. That's what happens at this point, in case you were curious. Hello, I don't love these enemies. How do you, like, ever stop them from splitting? Gotta kill the main one, maybe? Yeah, this is where the game just gives me an instant win. And says, cool, thank you for playing. You know what would have been really cool? You know what would have been really cool? Imagine if you had both knife pieces. Maybe Mom's knife will allow us to do it, but I doubt it. That's exactly what's gonna happen here. Hello, Greed. Yeah, see, I'm just like melting everything on the screen. I can't. I can't complain. I mean, I did it to myself. It is 1000% my own doing. The reason that we are here right now is completely my own fault. I have nobody to blame but myself, and that's okay. I will, This is the Siren. I will accept my place in heck for doing what I did. Yo, another deal with the devil? Hey, this guy's back. Cool. Okay, I gotta pick up Death's Touch and see if it replaces our knife with a scythe. It doesn't. And they said there were new synergies. Alright, so Death's Touch probably did just about nothing for us. Emperor card. Could be good. Shot speed down. It's a shame, man. It's a shame. I'm distraught now. Gehenna. I'm very distraught now because we had the dub. We have it, and the more we continue doing this, the more I'm convinced it would have been. We'll do it together. But hey, it'll be good to know. You know what's great about this? Not a lot, to be honest with you, but if there's anything that's decent about this, sometimes it's just, you know, the story of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you may have heard of them, a team of extremely skilled players, but that had never known winning before. So all they needed was a single piece to come in and give them the beliefs in themselves to know that they can be world champions. His name is Thomas Edward Patrick Brady III. You may have heard of him. Maybe this run will be my Tom Brady. Maybe this will be my run. Eyeball boys. Hello, I'm trapped. Maybe this will be the run that shows me that it's possible to win. You know? I mean, may as well buy this, right? Maybe this is the run that shows me that all I needed was to believe in myself and that the potential victory was there the whole time, you know? It's unlikely, but it's possible. This will at least show us that it could be done. Man, I hope Mom's knife works. I don't think it does. I don't think Mom's knife works like I'm hoping that it does. We'll find out together. Let's just do the mom fight while we're here. Please, tell me it works. Tell me it works. Tell me it works. Oh my goodness, dude. My goodness. Well, we'll at least play this one out to its logical conclusion. We'll get our victory. We'll say, ooh boy, what could have been. What a good time we had today. Just give me Guppy just to help me feel something. We could still die on this one. I mean, the game is still... Can you no longer shoot diagonally? Can you no longer knife diagonally? I can't knife diagonal anymore. That makes this room actually kind of tough. What are the chances? What are the chances? What actually are the chances? I asked for some luck. Okay, again, it at least tells me maybe this is a byproduct of the buffs. Maybe it's just random chance, but again, the game gave us the opportunity to win here. The game gave us the opportunity to win here. Will I make this mistake multiple times in the futures? Oh, almost undoubtedly. Do you know me? Do you know who I am? If you don't, then you should. You should know that this will likely happen many times. I would put the chances at me forgetting to pick up one of the two knife pieces over under on that. I don't actually know. I'm not a betting man, so I typically don't know. Like, I could pick a random number for over under, but I don't know what any of it means. So it's high. Just know that. The chances of me messing this up again, I would describe as above average. Please, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir. You're scaring him. Thank you. Just, again, give me Guppy just to free me from this mortal coil so that I can feel some semblance of happiness yet again. It's kind of funny when you think about it and you don't think about it too much, because if you think about it too much, you will cry. But if you just, like, kind of think about it, it's like, it's kind of funny, right? It's kind of funny that we've done this to ourselves. Let's try not to die. Definitely should have taken damage there, but didn't for some reason. Happy with it. Still no tinted rocks over the course of the entire run, but because the run is so good, I don't care. Sure, little Steven can come along for the journey. Little Steven can come along with us. Maybe that's the little pick-me-up that I needed, is little Steven's adorable face. Yeah, it's unfortunate. We're not gonna unlock anything new, but hey, at the very least, to get that -3 win streak out of there. Getting that -3 win streak out of there is gonna feel pretty good too, right? Whoa, it drops us off at the mom's heart fight. Interesting. Interesting. Not where I was expecting to get dropped off, yet here we are. All right, well, I mean, if you're just here for new stuff, I hate to say it, that I have nothing else to offer for you on this particular run. We could maybe get a 6 synergy that didn't exist before on the chest. Man, it's a shame. This feels like the one. I mean, the only thing we're maybe lacking in is HP. Somehow, even though I have left hand. A tinted rock! They're in the game! But man, it does kind of feel like this was the one, huh? Oh, it does kind of feel like this was one. Hey, at least it wasn't, otherwise it probably would have been like an hour-long video, so now it's only going to be like a 45-minute long video. The other question is, do we bring new, do we bring new left hand down to the chest, or do we do actual chest strats? I think I'll probably drop the left hand. I don't really have a lot of HP to be spending on deals with the devil. Even if one of them could be Guppy. It requires HP to actually pick them up in the first place, so I don't think it does too much for us. I'd rather just get Guppy on this floor. If the game would like to be kind to me, I mean, I'm opening more red chests than I know what to do with. Wow, so it actually is just enemies now instead of boss fights down here. I like that touch. That's a good change in my personal opinion. I always thought it was a little weird that they changed to bosses randomly at Womb. I get it was to make things more difficult, but still a little strange. Come on, Guppy, I know you're out there. Wow, this room is annoying. A monster or two, and he's guarded by shields. It's okay, we still will destroy him. I can't believe it. And the human brain works in such mysterious ways as well, because you could see the look of regret hit my face pretty much the second I touched the teleporter to go down to the mausoleum. Like pretty much the second I jumped in. It wasn't a like, oh, it hit me like at the end of the run, or like it hit me when it'd be one thing if I realized it like as I was walking into the mom fight and I was like, wait, I don't have the thing that I need. No, it hit me like 0.2 seconds too late, which means it was in my brain the whole time. My brain just decided to wait until the last possible moment that it was no longer okay for it to withhold that information to torture me. For it to say, all right, now I can share this with you. We also didn't get Guppy, which is just rude, to be honest with you. It is, in my opinion, just rude that we didn't get Guppy. That's okay, though. It's a very strong run. Turns out Mom's Knife is still good, even post... Whoa, I'm not safe in the corner? Whoa, that's new information that I don't know what to do with. Please don't make me attempt to relearn how to fight that boss, because it doesn't sound like fun to me. Give me a cool Mom's Knife synergy. Give me a cool Mom's Knife synergy. It does nothing. They said there were new synergies, I swear. Give me this for survival and then reroll these. This seems like a really bad combination. Sure. So Dr. Fetus just does nothing. It maybe like gave us a damage bonus. It maybe gave us a damage bonus, which is fine. In fact, it's like an anti-synergy now. I'm pretty sure it used to... You could charge up Mom's Knife. You could charge up Mom's Knife while you're... And still shoot bombs out in the meantime. So you kind of got like best of both worlds. Which I get made Mom's Knife difficult to use. No doubt, it made Mom's Knife very difficult to use. You pretty much just had to use Dr. Fetus. So they were like, oh, it ruins Mom's Knife. Okay, well, here's the thing. Mom's Knife ruins just about every synergy in the game. It doesn't work with anything. So the fact that you've changed this one as well to be like, ooh, it's Mom's Knife. You just get Mom's Knife now. It's powerful, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I'm not only looking for, you know, guaranteed win synergies. Sometimes we're looking for just like having a good time synergies, you know? Sure, I will take anything you want to give me. Sometimes we're just looking for have a good time synergies, and these didn't. I'm also a little upset. It does feel like a missed opportunity that there's I've been asking for this pretty much since Isaac Day 1. It's just a visual, and I think they did this in Anti-Birth if I'm not mistaken. or maybe it was a different mod. There was some character who could throw their, who could throw a scythe around. And I thought it was an anti-birth. I thought it was a synergy between Mom's Knife and Death's Touch. It just, again, it doesn't need to actually do anything. Maybe increase the hitbox would be like a game mechanic thing it could do. It would just be cool to boomerang a scythe back and forth instead of just chucking a knife and having it come back. It's just so, it's not even like, you gotta think of a cool synergy. You just gotta replace the, socket boy, sure. You just gotta replace the visual component, you know? I'm a little upset that that one doesn't work. I don't know what's zapping, but I like it. Any of the electric stuff is usually a lot of fun. All right, let's finish this bad boy off. Punching bag, that's about how I feel right about now. Punching bag, all I can say is same. And it's my own fault. I basically punched myself in the face. I basically punched myself in the face by forgetting that particular item. Man, we're not gonna get... All I know is we're not gonna get stopwatch again. And the game is gonna feel so much harder. If there was one that I would say was an all but guaranteed victory, it was this one, and I still managed to somehow snatch defeat from it. Where's my exit, though? This is the largest floor I've ever been on. Where's my exit, though? I guess I'm gonna reroll punching bag. Sorry, friend. I'm sorry, little one. We'll try this way. Try this way. Double cage room. I can't deny that I'm doing a lot of damage, and that makes me very happy, and that we haven't... Whoa, okay. I was gonna say that we haven't taken damage in a while, but once again, the comedic timing came out to play. Here we go. There's the ending. Salvation in sight. Take me home. Let me go hide my shame. Allow me to hide my shame. Bada bing. Bada boom. See you later. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'm so sorry. It's about all I can say. Would we have beaten the mom fight anyway? The secret mom fight? Maybe. I have no idea. Like I said, she's really tough. But I can't deny that that was a very powerful run with the defensive capabilities to probably make it happen. But who knows? Anything could have happened. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, show some support. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your grandma. See you guys tomorrow.